So today we are going to be taking out this old combi boiler and replacing it with a new Ideal Logic, the new model that they've released. First of all, we're going to drain the system down. There's no drain point. We're a story up in a flat, and the client is in a meeting, so we couldn't use the wet vac. Next up, Scotty Boy's going to take the boiler off the wall. These are never easy, especially when the boiler's like an awkward height.
Just you take your time. You should be wearing gloves.
I know, mate. No problem.
You need me to get this for you?
No, mate.
That's not stopping you. Trust me, that's not stopping you, mate.
I had it like off one side.
What?
What's that noise? Turned into Mickey Mouse.
So we've established we can get it off the wall. We're just going to take the bracket off the wall. Then now we'll get the inner flue out the wall. Ooh, it looks a bit nasty. So what we're going to do is we're going to mark it up. Boom, boom, boom. This wee marksman pen's actually so handy. So handy for marking stuff. Then we're going to drill the wall up, get the SDS gun in. These walls are actually terrible for drilling. You start in one spot and it decides to move all the way up to another. But hey ho, we get going and we get it in. So now we've got the bracket on the wall. We're going to make sure she's level, and then we'll put the boiler on and make sure she's level again, just to double check. So first of all, I like to start by sticking all my valves on the boiler, because I just think it's easier. So what I'll do is I'll put the valves on and put the elbows in, the prefab elbows, and what I'll do is I'll press the top half of my press fitting onto them. The new Logic boxes come with all labelled, and the washers and stuff like that, and it tells you what valve does what. Handy if you've never fitted one before, it would make it easier, but if you've fitted them before, it's pretty straightforward. You know the return's a return, etc, etc. So as I said, getting all the valves on, and then what I'll do is I'll press the fittings onto them just before I start marking up. It's quite easy on the Logics because they give you guidelines. You can measure between the flow and the turns here to get your distances, which I've done here, which actually didn't work in my favour because the pipes below were out. So I've actually had to, I drilled them all, plugged them all, and then I actually redone it all over again to move it over to make my life easier. As I said, get the press gun in.
Grips and shifter. Six foot.
But I've got top G's all back in the back on the battery. So he's Trump.
You've been on Twitter for ages.
No, he's been back on like since
Aye. No, a week. He's been on for that. Aye, he has, mate. Go look at his fucking tweets. Go look at his tweets, mate. Go on.
Trump said you can go back with him Sunday night. And he's back as well.
Who?
Can you?
No?
So coming up here is the new feature for the Logic 2, is that the blow off is now push fit, and you put a wee metal clip up there and clip it on. In my theory, it probably doesn't really need it, but Yeah, and I've started using these wee hotons to connect onto the condi. I think it just makes the boiler look a little bit better. And you can, because it's like a non-return, so it can't come back up it. And then don't forget your little plastic shield, basically, to stop anyone burning themselves. This is why I hate Edinburgh. Permit parking everywhere, and I have to park miles away. Oh, getting on now. It looks pretty good, to be honest. I quite enjoy the new the Logix, the new setup as well. It's pretty decent. Just got to wire it in. Scotty boy's got it into servicing mode for commissioning, and I'm going to show you how to put it into commission mode, which is really easy. You don't have to mess about with smacking dials about the place. Finished article. She looks not too bad, especially for a rented property for a landlord. Gets a good bit of care. It's not just a combi slinging. So Scotty boy's going to tell us here, you go through into the settings menu here, you go down, and it'll take you right to maximum heat output and maximum hot water, so you can get it for your commission, which is brilliant for this. Very easy to navigate, but the buttons are quite sticky, to be honest. I'm not a fan of them, but all in all, I would give this boiler a really solid, good rating. I'm not going to lie, a very good rating. So let me know in the comments, thanks for watching, what you think of the new Logix.